Yo, what's good YouTube? It is your boy Oblivious, back at it again with another YouTube video. And as you guys could see, I posted like what, 2 to 3 videos last week. I've been posting a lot of TikToks and shorts. Been doing some soundboard trolling over on TikTok. You wanna check that out? I think it's ImOBLIVIOUS or Oblivious edits on TikTok. It's probably down in the description. But what I came here for was for this build right here. This is my main on ball lock, and this right here is the ISO lock that actually has like ball handle. If you don't want a video on this build right here, let me know. I'll be running guard on it. I'll also be guarding ball at the same time. But we here for this build specifically right here. This is the same build that I made the build video on, because this build right here, it's a special type of lockdown. A couple more weeks, I'm gonna have that 99 perimeter for all the legend badges defensively. But the reason why we're here for this video is I'm basically giving out the best dribbling animations for the 70 ball handle in the game. Like, I tested a lot of stuff, and this is like the stuff that works for me to get open most of the time. You're not a main ball handler, you're a lockdown at the end of the day. What I like about the dribbles that I use is that I could actually get open. Like, if I get dotted in the corner and the big man, like somebody that's playing corner jumps at me, I know how to maneuver myself. I don't just have to like throw it back to the guard like, oh, here you go. Like, no, I could actually get my own bucket. If I have a mismatch, if I have like somebody with no defense on me, I could actually score because my builds, even though I got a 60th speed of ball, I feel kind of quick when I'm dribbling. It might be the animations that I'm using, which let's take a look at them right now. Don't worry about the jump shot names. It's just T-Mac. Because I'm using Jared Cobra on this build specifically. But the reason why we're here is the actual dribble animations. The good thing about this build is because it has like 68 speed of ball, is that we get the Zion Williamson dribble style, which is a pretty good dribble style that even like regular dribbling builds use. Like, they easily use Jalen Green, like Zion Williamson. I use Zion Williamson on my build. On my other dribbling build, I have 90 ball handle, 75 super ball. I still use Zion Williamson because I already know how to use it. Alright, so for dribble style, I use Zion Williamson. For signature size ups, I don't even think we even get a lot of them. But I know the one that works the best, in my opinion, is KAWHI Leonard. Regular breakdown combos, this was his preference. Like, this normal. Like, you can just look at the animations. Like, which animations do you think you might use in the game? That's basically what I went with. Like this, like he just doing a little side to side. Zion just doing some random stuff. The one that I felt like I will use in game was Pro. So I'll do like those tween, a little setup for my move. So that's why I got the Pro. The aggressive breakdown combo, I got normal because I just like doing a little size up forward. It's similar to this KD animation from the regular breakdown combo that I use in my other build. Like, it's like that one, like sizing up, like moving forward, you might like want to like create some space. So like, I'll show you why I have the normal on my player, because I like doing this, then combine it with a snatch back, boom. Skate moves, we already know even since last year. Skate moves, Jimmy Butler always been one of the best ones, and that's because of this animation that right there, that little snatch to the side. And combo moves, I don't think we even get a lot of them, so it's either this or this. He actually moved a little shifty, like has. So like, yo, let me have the has right there with the combo moves. Crossover, they're not like good crossovers for low ball handle unless you want to like do this type of animation. Let's see, the crossover was kind of ass, so that's why Farm Pro was like the quickest one in my opinion. See like how he like snatches like pretty quickly. So like, yo, I like how Pro like crosses over. And behind the back with a 70 ball handle, we get KAWHI Leonard. That's why I advocate for a lot of builds that are like capped at a 69 ball handle. And like, yo, just put out the extra point. Like in this build, after upgrading all my defense, my ball handle went up to a 69. So I was like, yo, might as well give it an extra point and actually be able to dribble and score my own buckets. So I went with the KAWHI. And the reason why I went with the KAWHI was that behind the back right there, which is last year's James Harden behind the back. I'll show you how to do it too. Spin, Pro is pretty quick. The Pro spin is very quick, not gonna lie. So Pro might not be bad. Jimmy's pretty quick too. So you can't go wrong with none of these. You could either go Jimmy or you could go basic. The reason why I do basic is because of the Steezo 720 spin. I just do it like for fun. I don't really like use it in like competitive scenes. Like, you might lose the ball. I just have it there just like I might do it against like bums, if you feel me. Hezzy and you're using Pro, those like, I feel like you could get like a little speed boost out of them. Step back, normal. But the reason why I use Jimmy's because of the snatchback animation that he has, which is this right here. Watch. Nope, that animation right there. So I combined that with the aggressive breakdown normal, then I just combine that into a snatchback for a corner 3, which I will show you too how it works. Then triple threat is just like whatever you want to go. You could do Curry. I remember last year, Joel Embiid was a good one because he made your player like catch the ball at his chest or his face area, so it was easier to like start your jump shot. Haven't tested that out this year yet. I was like just do the Michael Jordan because I like doing like the one hand fake. And now let's go to the go-to shots and like all the other stuff. Free throw, I use Kobe. Layup style, I use small, but that's mostly because layups just been missing a lot. The small layups like put me closer to the rim. And I don't know, with swing I was like missing layups. I was like, yo, I might have to switch it up to see maybe default small is what I need. I don't really be doing layups, to be honest. For the dumb packages, if you have my build, you could buy all of these. I just like didn't want to waste VC. But the most important dunk you probably want is like athletic hangs off 1. I feel like that one gives you like the safest dunk scores to equip both of your standing dunks. And then I just bought all like the cheap ones that I could afford. I do plan on buying clay, but right now I'm saving VC, so clay could wait. There's a lot of good like simple dunk packages to kick in on this build. For the go-to shot, I like the Jarris Walker because like of the mini curve slider. I don't know if you know what a curve slide is, like the little behind the back right there. So I like do like comboing that up with my other moves, so I always use Jarris Walker. Joe pull-up, I still use Pro 2 or Michael Jordan, but I like Pro 2's pull-up fade. Then jump shot, I've been using Pro for the last 3 years in 2K. I use it because it's personal preference. I've been using it for a while now. Hop jumper is Devin, and that's because it creates a lot of space. I feel like you see right there, like boom. I like the way that I create space. Post fade, I use Pro 3. It just feels smooth when I release it. I know it's like a little boom, you see like the flick right away, so you depending on what jump shot you're using, I have the post hooks. And post hop shot, last year I used to use Austin Rivers, which created mass space, but now they like capped the post hop shot. You gotta be like shorter than 6'5", which is kind of ass. Plus see basics like the next best thing creating space was for post hop shots. And also motion style, I think this is preference, but I just went with Drew Eubanks because it is the quickest motion style in the game in terms of running. Using Eubanks, I ended up having trouble with lanes, I never had trouble with playing defense. So I feel like people that say that they use Kawhi Leonard or like Caruso, I always stuck with Eubanks. I don't know, I get good rebound animations even though I only got a 60 rebounding. I get good like lanes. And since we're here, I'm also show you the jump shot to the Timu, T-Mac. You know, you Jared Culver, Sadiq Bey, Oscar. I use release, full speed, 60 for Sadiq Bey, 40 for Oscar. And if you don't like Jared Culver because of the load ups, another base that I do recommend using is right here, Jalen Tyson, which is pretty similar to Patty Mills base from last year, but this one basically the Patty Mills for big miss. This is what I use in my other build, which has lower dribble. This is because I do more like off the dribble type of shots, like boom boom. I do a little snapshot then shoot. Jared Culver is better for catch and shoot, meanwhile Jalen Tyson is better for like people that dribble. Let's get to the dribble moves. Yo, Chris Berkeley, watch out, bro. So my go-to moves are basically just hold R2. I might keep put a controller on the screen, I don't know yet. Boom. So while holding R2, if I flick my right stick up, it's gonna do this. It's basically the aggressive breakdown combo that I put as like normal, which is basically the same as KD's regular breakdown combo. But the reason why I use this move, usually like if I get dotted in the corner, the friend is still there, I might do the boom boom to a snatchback. So R2, stick forward, then snatch back while holding right stick and then you shoot. So that's like one of my combos I say lockdown. So right stick forward, then right stick down. Right stick forward, right stick down. Right stick forward, boom boom 2 steps, right stick down, green. Hit it with a couple moves and then hang. And then you could combo it up, which is like, that's one thing I like about dribbling in this game. Like or even dribbling in general. Like when you dribble, you always gotta like keep the counter in mind. Don't just like dribble, force yourself to a location that you can't get out of. Like if you dribble to the paint, you better know how to get the hell out of this paint without losing the ball. So you need to go back this. Like I always dribble with a purpose and with a counter. So if I go to the corner, right, I do the right stick up to the snatch back and he places snatch back, boom, I could just hit him with the behind the back. I could just hit him with the Kawhi behind the back. And the way that you do Kawhi behind the back, you basically you can't just do it standing still. If I do right now, if I do R2 on right stick bottom left, it's just gonna do this. It's not gonna do behind the back because behind the backs this year, they're like a 2 motion thing. So if I want to do it behind the back right now, I would have to like do a hezzy first. it will work. See, like it depends what side you want to do behind the back. If I'm doing behind the back to the left, it will be bottom left. If I'm doing it to the right hand, it will be diagonal down right, which is this. But I couldn't do it because you first got to do a move first. So if I want to do it to the left, I could do right stick top right, which do a hezzy, and then boom, then you bottom left at the same time. So you could spam it if you want. It will be the same way for this. You do a hezzy to the left and hit him. So it's also everything's about for like combining combos. Let me get my stamina back. So that is one of my go-to moves, basically. Right stick up to the snatch back to the combo to the behind the back, and then boom. Play a lot with it, like, you know, you just like feel the rhythm, like move your stick, couple moves, boom boom. See, that's another thing too, that you could also do the behind the back off the right stick up combos, like boom boom bottom left. Do it again, boom 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 bottom right. You could do the behind the back out of every move as long as you're already doing the move. You can just like do it still. So that's basically how 2K made it this year, and I feel like my player literally moves very quick compared to just like only having a 70 ball handle. And now let's talk about the Zion push cross, basically, or like opposite hand crossover, and how like to execute it most of the time. Like, you could literally just like flick right without holding R2, and just like boom, hold R2. As soon as you flick, hold R2, and then just hold left stick to the opposite side. So boom, right stick right. Boom, left stick left. Like, literally just gotta run to the opposite direction. We'll do like little push crossover while holding R2, by the way. Like boom, boom. Oh, I don't got no adrenaline, so my play will be kind of slow. So let's get it back. Just to say boom, boom. That was like the whole time holding R2. You go to do without holding R2. So like without holding R2, boom, then hold R2. Just like hold R2 when you like run. You feel me? Like when you run to the opposite direction. And the Zion, you can also combine it with a lot of moves. You can also combine it with this. Boom, and you can just fade it. We have a high midi, so you can just fade that if you want. Or you could also do without R2, do this. Boom. So like, you could literally score a lot of different ways with a lockdown like this because you have the high midi. You're not limited to just threes and dunks. So boom, you could hit him with that, hit him with a step back. It looks pretty chickens at the time. I don't know. I feel like it creates a lot of space, like I'm fake driving, and then boom, hit him with that. And that move right there just is the go-to shot, which is the Jarvis Walker. So if you're holding R2, I don't even think you gotta hold R2. I think you just gotta hold up for a couple seconds, and then whenever you're ready, like to like get rid of the animation, like dribble out of the animation, just let it go and just do the move that you're planning to do. So if I do right stick up, see, that's the little curry slide that he does. And you see, you can combine it with a lot of different moves. You can combine it with the Zion, sign to the left. So you can combine that move with a lot of things. I usually do it like, so I usually be like, hey, the hash or corner, so I could just boom, boom, boom. Do it behind the back, boom. Combine it back to the Zion. You literally could push cross, not push cross, like opposite hand cross with the Zion literally from any move. So if I'm doing this, do a little behind the back, boom. It's simple moves, but they are effective because usually who's guarding corner is going to be somebody with no defense because the lockdown is most likely going to be guarding ball. And another thing that we forgot that I also got to go over is about the crossovers. For this year, like last year was like a Kobe crossover and the John Wall crossover. Was it John Wall? I forgot. I know it was Kobe though for sure. You could like just boom boom, then just crossover like this, like towards the dunks. The way that you do it this year will be like top right or left. If I have the ball in my left hand, it will be top right to the crossover, like running downhill, like that. So boom, 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 top right. It's all about reacting to what the defense is giving you. Don't force nothing because this year you could lose the ball pretty easily if you fumble do something incorrectly. I already showed you under my defense videos how to get every steal. Boy, you could literally get every steal this year. Yeah, I think I averaged the most steals on my team. Pro and 3s and 5, I averaged the most steals in the whole team. But of course, even though I'm playing lock, so I better average the most steals. But even when I'm playing on my ISO lock, I still average the most steals. Even though I already have a lockdown on my team, I still be average the most steals. I'll show you a screenshot of one of our games. Like, bro, we have a whole lockdown. I'll be outplaying the lockdowns on defense, which is kind of crazy. Other ways you could like incorporate some of the moves that I told y'all. So if you hold R2 and do right left, it will do this, which is part of the Jimmy escape, I believe. And if you do the same thing without holding R2, it will be the combo moves. It's just those little pound dribbles, those little pound dribbles. You know what I mean? And this year, 2K low-key actually like makes you incorporate like some of your hop steps too. Incorporate those into your move. I could just boom, hop step, and boom, make a jump. So I feel like you can combine hop steps too into a lot of your dribble moves. That little like step back type of move, or like hesitant type of move, was part of the Jimmy Butler step back right there. You could do like the little. It reminds me kind of the Kyrie like hezzy or like step back from back in the day in 2K. I forgot what 2K was. It was 16 or 17. I forgot, or 16. You could do this, hit it with that, and go back to the right. Even though that was slow as fuck. I think I fucked up the timing. I'm using Pro 2 Pro, so that's why my face looked like that. I feel like Pro 2 is pretty easy to time though. I don't know just me, but it feels pretty easy to time. Probably because I was using like Kobe last year. Kobe feels pretty similar to the Pro 2. Oh my lord. I feel like this score is on rookie. There's no way this shit on Hall of Fame. It's for sure on rookie. Also, now let me show y'all the post hop shot. So this is the one that I used this year. It kind of creates the same amount of space as Austin Rivers from last year. Like those are kind of trash, but the one that you from the right elbow to the top of the key, that creates the most space. That's why I love it. I love doing them with players facing left, because it does that big ass hop step. It's pretty cash, not gonna lie. You should look at your wrist. That's why I use release. Look at the wrist. Look at the flick. Look at the flick. Boom, 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 boom. Hit it with a hezzy. Boom, behind the back. Snatch back. Boom. Hezzy again, behind the back again. Boom, green. Like, bro, you cooking up with a 70, bro. I could bring this build to the 1v1 core if I wanted to, but like, yo, I'm not trying to proving guys or no. I guess no pole scores, my brother. I'm not doing that. Granted, that's kind of like basically how you do most of the simple drill moves in this game. Or at least the ones you could do with 70 boy handle. There's not too many moves, but the moves that we have are effective. That's what I'm talking about. That we don't got a lot of moves, but the moves that we do have are effective as hell, bro. Took advantage of other moves that we had, bro. Just play with the defenders, bro. PG bumpy you. We know we got post control for a reason. Hang. Boom, step back. I do the hezzy double behind the back. I do a hezzy boom, hezzy top right again, boom behind the back again. Oh, this is how you do the escape move. I almost forgot about telling you. This is how you do the Jimmy Butler escape. It will be top diagonal left, but not like diagonal. It will be like a little slant, a little more slanted to like fully left type of thing. I'm gonna just show you a photo on the screen how like I flick the stick, like to get this moves right here. Those are pretty good for crabbing. And you can also combo up like boom. Like if the guards behind, like somebody's behind you, you could just boom boom, grab them real quick and shoot it. Or if somebody jumps on you in the corner. Like so, let's say like hold on, let me simulate it. Let's say you get the ball for a pass. The person jumps, go hit him with this, boom, hit him one of those, crabbing it real quick, and boom, green. So if I'm doing this, hit him with a snatch back, he jumps, crab. I also like doing this in the midi a lot. Like if I'm playing twos with my big and somebody like playing too high, we just hit him with a crab. Hit him with a crab and crab them behind me for the midi. Behind the back, little crabby, little hezzy with the combined to the fake Stephen Curry, combined with the fake Stephen Curry slide. Ooh, see that move, I feel like this move right here be catching a lot of people that are like jumpy on defense. Like, you know, that those people that be eager to block you all game. You hit one of these right here, especially after like you hit a couple like throughout the game, like you hit a one shot already, they think you're gonna do it again. You just hold it like for a little bit and just let it go. Like hold down the stick while holding R2. Boom, caught him. You could drive. You just gotta know when to do it. Like 2K went the realistic route in terms of dribbling, even though people still do some stuff that's not too realistic. It's definitely more realistic than last year. Do I love it? Not really, but am I gonna be able to adjust and adapt? Hell yeah. I'm an adaptable individual, so I'm gonna make the best of everything that I'm given. With that being said, I think we're getting to the end of the video. I don't know what other animations you guys want me to look over, especially since it's like this is like the best 70 ball handle dribble moves in the game in my opinion. Or this is like, I wouldn't say it's the best, but it is what I used to get open. I have very good success in terms of instead of getting open with this dribble moves. I don't know if I might show some clips. I don't know if I ever be clipping me just getting open and shooting shots anymore. If I did, I'll show you. I'll show some of them at the beginning or the description. I don't know. I'll see what we do. With that being said, hey, I'm gonna keep aiming for 100. I don't care. I'm gonna keep aiming for the 100 likes. So if y'all want anything else, like the other build, the ISO lock that can actually dribble on but still guard ball, let me know. I don't know if you've seen like Koza's video. Like Koza made like a 6'7" ISO lock. I basically made his build with a 6'6", which gave me a lot of more attributes, so I made my build a little more well-rounded. I'm glad that I went the 6'6" route, because a 6'7", you miss out a lot of stuff that 6'6" gets, which makes the 6'6" ISO lock build even more OP. Because I like dribbling, I like playing defense, and I like passing the ball. So that build could literally do everything that I like doing. I could still get buckets with it. So if y'all want that build, let me know in the comments. Drop a like, subscribe. let me know, man. We're on the grind. We're on the road to like what, 20k subs? Come on, chat. We could do that before the year ends, right? I'm pretty sure we could do the 20k before the year ends. Come on, man. So with that being said, Oblivious. Hold on, let me hit him with one more green. One more green for the sub, right? Oblivious out, man. Peace.